Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Georgia Davis from the Big A Gospel Headquarters, bringing the community to the community by way of announcements. And with me I have John Mertens, who's running for U.S. Senate. What do you have to say to Waterbury and the surrounding areas?
Well, to all of Connecticut. So I'm running for U.S. Senate for the state of Connecticut. I'm a professor of engineering at Trinity College. I've lived in the Hartford area for 20 years. And in particular, Waterbury. I mean, Waterbury faces a lot of challenges. Huge unemployment rates, challenges in the education system. I've been volunteering in the Hartford school system for 20 years, so I'm very familiar with urban issues. And among the 30 detailed position statements I have on my website, I talk about many issues. But one of them is I have a federal plan to save our cities. I call it the Marshall Plan for the 21st century. People may not be familiar with the term, the Marshall Plan. I think I'm older than a lot of the voters.
Can you explain to us what that means?
The Marshall Plan was the plan that the United States put into effect to rescue Europe after World War II.
Okay.
It was named after a man named Marshall who had invented the plan because Europe was completely decimated after World War II. It was in ruins. And he recognized that for the U.S. to have a healthy economy, they needed a healthy trading partner in Europe, and also humanitarian reasons. So we put a lot of money into Europe to save them after the war. If we can do that for Europe, we should be able to do that for our cities.
I agree.
And so if you go to my website, you can actually watch a speech that I gave on how to save our economy, which includes saving our cities. And this is everybody's problem, not just people in the cities. If we're going to have a healthy economy and a free country, we need an educated workforce and an educated population.
I agree.
And we have to fix the schools in our cities and
Absolutely.
give people jobs.
Yes.
Not necessarily in that order. And so vote in November. If you care about issues that you're not hearing politicians talk about, come to my website. Anybody can post any content on my website. This is about giving people a voice. So Mertens2010.com, post some issues that you care about, anything you want. A lot of my position statements have come from issues that people have raised to my attention. So anyway, thank you a lot.
John, I want to thank you for taking the time out, because we're here for Tracy Simmons, but I want to thank you for taking the time out to talk to me and to talk this to the state of Connecticut, the city of Waterbury, Woolkit, and the surrounding areas. But get the word out. Please, ladies and gentlemen, whatever you do, vote. It is so very important. It is so very important. It's your voice. And you don't have to put this in, but what I'm saying to you is I don't want to hear on November the 3rd or the 4th any complaints from anybody if you haven't voted.
That's right.
I don't want to hear it.
If you don't vote, you can't complain.
Exactly. So and to God be the glory. That's what I say at the end of whatever, my announcements and everything. And to God be the glory.
You know, so I have to tell you, I pray every day of the campaign to God, and I ask, help me be honest and help me do the right thing.
Absolutely.
Because there's always temptations to say something that people want to hear instead of the truth or what you believe, because they're not going to like it.
Absolutely. It's better to be, it is so much better to be honest. It's out there, the truth is out there. But when you lie, you have to tell another lie to cover up that lie. You can't please everybody. Just be honest, and it is what it is.
Well, the major party candidates seem to think that that's what works, and we
can't
keep
have
electing
that.
them.
We can't, oh, I know. We'll keep doing this, and it's
There's an alternative this year.
Yes, and his name is?
I love you.
John Mertens. Vote for him. I love you too.